Yeah, I just wanna be the greatest. Everybody knows my name, shit. I'ma have this whole fucking game list, spitting with the same wit, and I'm gonna be famous. Ain't nobody able to delay this. Coming up, I had a vision to make it. Never wanted to be nothing, always wanted to play shit. Sit in class, always wondering why I love this lame shit.
Welcome back to MSC 2021. Ito na, oras na para sa huling laban ng araw na ito. Sa inyong lingkod, ako nga pala si Leo. Kasama natin si TDZ at si Midnight. Pare, kumusta naman kayo?
Okay na okay, tol. At tingin ko, after nang nakita natin laban kanina, syempre masaya. Dahil nanalo ulit ang isa nating representative. Secured ang upper bracket ng Blacklist International as well as execration. Ikaw, Knight, kumusta naman?
Ako ay masaya dahil masarap yung pagkain. Pasok tayo sa playoffs, guys. Pasok tayo sa playoffs.
8-0.
8-0, perfect record. Parang M2 lang, no? Nung nag-champion si Bren Esports. Perfect record din tayo ng group stage, di ba? Perfect record tayo ng group stage. Actually, hindi. Natalo pala si Omega nung second day nila. Pero, at least, pasok na ang Pilipinas sa playoffs. So, masaya. Feeling ko masaya buong bansa natin.
Yep, so let's just cruise on through with this last match. MSC 2021 is presented by Smart, the official tournament telco partner of MSC 2021. Level up your gaming and experience the power you never thought possible with Smart 5G. Now available in over 3,000 sites nationwide in the Philippines. Switch now. Hatid din ito ng GigaLife app. Download the GigaLife app today to discover and enjoy your favorite double giga offers all in one tap. With the GigaLife app, napakarami niyong pwedeng gawin. Mag-add ng load, mag-subscribe to Smart at TNT offers. At syempre, you can easily check your load balance all in just one tap. Simple, di ba?
Sobrang simple. Parang double giga games lang. You can win games and make winning moments with friends. Achieving that double GG with Smart double giga games. Get 2 gigs games every day for MLBP, Facebook Gaming, and more. All you have to do is to download the GigaLife app or dial *123# and choose double giga, which is also available to TNT subscribers.
And also, huwag natin kalimutan ang ating Smart giveaway. Tune in to win. We are giving away free MLBB skins, so watch out on the comment section of the MSC 2021 stream on Smart's Facebook page para magkaroon kayo ng chance manalo araw-araw from June 7 to June 13.
MSC 2021 is also brought to you by Oppo. Experience gaming at full speed with the Oppo A94 with its Helio P95 chipset, a 6.43-inch beautiful full HD plus AMOLED screen display, 4310 mAh and 30-watt VOOC flash charge 4.0 battery. Victories and ranking up will be easy. Live life at full speed with the Oppo A94. Get yours now for only 13,999 pesos. Hatid din ito ng Oppo Reno 5. Picture live together with the Oppo Reno 5. Enjoy all-day gaming with a long-lasting, fast-charging battery, a powerful processor with a smooth 90Hz refresh rate. Get the ultimate gaming experience with the all-new Oppo Reno 5 4G for only 18,999 pesos. Naghahanap ako ng gagawin. Pero MSC 2021 is also brought to you by Secret Lab and TikTok, the official esports partners of MSC 2021. You can also watch MSC 2021 live via the following channels. On Facebook, that's MPL Philippines. On YouTube, that's Mobile Legends Bang Bang Official and MLBB Esports. And as well on TikTok, MLBB PH. Oras na para tayo'y manood ng isang foreign matchup. This is a game between Nightmare Esports from Lao and Evos SG from SG.
Men, nakikita natin dito ever since, di ba, na ang sinasabi ng iba na porket, ano daw, direct invite, medyo hindi ganun yung part. Pero nakikita natin na
parang wala naman daw.
Parang wala naman daw. Pero nakikita naman natin mga example ng ating mga direct invites team na talagang nagpe-perform din sila. They can compete up against the champions and also the runner-up of each nation's MPL.
Alam mo, maganda rito is nagkakaroon ng exposure. No? Yung mga teams na hindi exposed. Ang lupit na sinabi ko. Pero
nakikita
nakikita natin yung competitive viability ng ibang regions. Remember yung MYSG, di ba, magkasama dati yan?
Yeah.
Nag-split, di ba? So meron tayong representatives from MY, meron tayong representatives from SG sa multiple MPS. Ngayon makikita natin, di ba, yung kanina, CyberX parang pasarap bigyan ng MPL yun, di ba? Ito rin, yung Nightmare Esports, parang kung saan man galing tong team na to, palag din. 'Di ba? Now it's a test for them, no? Kasi na 2-0 sila ng execution. Now they're fighting off against Evos SG, the champions of their own MPL.
Yes.
Kung pakapalag sila dito, parang si Munson pa
Parang pwede, no?
pwede, diba?
Lagyan kaya natin ng MPL to.
Impunity KH ka, 'di ba?
MPL Lao? MPL Cambodia?
Diba? Competitive eh, parang pwede, 'di ba?
Just maybe, baka naman.
Oh.
Let's see. Let's check out the team lineups here for this last best of 3 for day 2 of the group stage. This is Nightmare Esports. Si Soso, si Jasmine, si BZ, si Linlix, si Achilles. Lalaban sila sa mga kampiyon ng mga Leon. Doon sa may Singapore, well, they're more Tigers. It's Evos SG. It's Girl, the rookie from this squad. Si Soul, si Pokemon, si Potato, at si JPL.
Ito, mainit na matchup to. It's Soul versus Soul.
Oh!
Sinong mas lamang, yung Soul lang o yung Soul?
Naisasulat.
Soul.
Naisasulat.
Naisusulat, di ba? Lupit
Get
na
out of
kayo. Naisusulat. Ayoko na. Pero sige, bayad tayo dito. Evos SG, again, they are the team to beat here in this specific matchup. Ngayon ko lang nakita, no, yung mukha pala ni Soul parang tinalpak sa katawan ni Girl.
No.
Ngayon ko lang napansin.
No, don't say that. Now I can't unsee it, dude.
Diba? Parang nilagay yung yung mukha ni Soul. Pero yeah, maraming storyline dito sa Evos, no. Kwento sa atin ni kuya natin Butters na si Soul dapat magre-retire na siya.
Ilang beses na dapat.
Ilang beses na. Again, ito yung tao, nag-iisang tao sa mundo ng Mobile Legends Bang Bang na nagawa na lahat, mag-MSC, mag-World Championships, manalo ng MPL at mag-retire at bumalik.
Wala talaga eh. I guess the professional world is just not done with Soul. Now looking at the head-to-head here, they play the same amount of games. Numbers just go in a little bit towards Evos SG, save for Turtles slain. Hindi gano'n ka-importante ang Turtles para sa laro natin dito. Just in general, for MSC.
Especially for the early game, since yan ang magiging one of the major objectives sa larong Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Yan yung nagpapa-stabilize sa'yo kung sino ba ang lamang, kung sino ba ang ahead sa team. Kasi bukod sa experience and gold na makukuha dun sa Turtle, meron din siya makukuha na Turtle buff which provides shields and also additional attack and magical damage. So, malaking bagay ka agad yun. Isipin mo, kapag ikaw nakakuha ng Turtle, yung core nyo pa mismo, pwede agad kayo mag-transition into another objective which is the turret. So, ganun ka-importante ang mga Turtles at mga Lords dito sa game na to.
Now, the stats of Nightmare Esports, I actually like the fact na execution pa lang yung nakakalaban nila dito. No? So, it's really reflective that Nightmare Esports, they can play the early game against execution's late game style of playing. And the player head-to-head here is between Linlix and si Potato. Now, do take note that these two players, medyo same sila na ginagawang space dito, no? Medyo leaning towards Potato lang kasi he is the objective-minded guy na parang, again, Evos identity. Laging pag nasa harap sila ng objective, towers lang ang nasa isip nila, towers lang ang nasa mata nila. But then again, the stats does reflect that kayang sumabay din naman ni Linlix because of the idea na lumalaban sila ng early game. So I think that's the very crucial part here for both of the teams. No? Evos SG specifically, yung early game momentum nila, it might be hindered with the early game aggression of Nightmare Esports kasi ang hilig din pumesto, ang hilig kumuha ng mga buffs, ang hilig kumuha ng mga resources, ang hilig pwestoan yung mga turtle sa side ng Nightmare Esports.
So it's all about kung sino yung unang makakuha ng power spike, ng unang aamba sa teams sa laban nitong Evos SG and Nightmare match up. Nako, tingin ko yan since medyo mataas yung kill participation doon ni Potato, ang playstyle ng Evos SG kaya pa rin tumapat mid-game to late game.
Yeah, definitely. Kompleto rekado naman yung dalawang teams natin. Hindi rin naman nagpapauli si Nightmare Esports. It's just that the flavor will come with the tank supports. Kasi you have a battle of two teams that wants to dominate the early game. And it comes down usually to the tank support. Sino mas maganda yung tank support? Sino mas may poke damage? Sinong mas mahirap patayin pagdating sa mga jungle invades? Doon mo makikita yung, kumbaga sa draft pa lang, makikita mo na sinong lalamang. And kapag may lumamang sa early game, like for example, itong side na to, alam mong mas kaya nila mag-invade and there's no punish on the other side, they will automatically have a good head start. And that is the main problem with this matchup. Kapag may ganun sa draft, you'd already know na, okay, sila yung mas higher chance manalo this game.
Let's talk about that draft. Again, it's coming up very soon. Let's talk about how this draft might affect the play style of these two teams. Again, Evos SG and Nightmare Esports. Medyo malinaw based on sa kanilang mga junglers, di ba?
Yeah.
Si Linlix versus Potato. And this is just based on the way that they played. Kanina pumapalag ang Nightmare sa execration. And we know that Evos SG, between these two teams, Evos Legends and Evos SG, parang mas action-jackson ng Evos SG. So are we expecting like early turtle takes, tapos willful trading na parang, sige, bigay ka na yung tank, JPL, ikaw na bahala. Ganito ba ang ina-expect natin?
Yeah, for sure. And I think we're expecting a lot of Matildas, the Jawheads. Yung mga first pick Benedettas, yes, it's fine. It could be picked up. But I think the priorities will be on the side of, again, the Jawheads, the Matildas, even the Estes, the Rafaelas, if they ever play that, no, alam ko si Evos SG nilalaro niya yun, just to supply enough enough boost on the early game para sila yung makakuha ng momentum. It's important for both teams to realize that aspect na itong matchup na to, it's all about resource control, which I think is slightly favoring Nightmare Esports. But then again, we talk about how aggressive Evos SG is. Kapag nakita nila na, okay guys, opportunity to push, timers natin to ngayon, we don't really want to farm. We just want to secure objectives, may pwesto na yung mga bushes, and they establish a huge box. So parang may laban ka ng dalawang similar identity. Nagkaiba lang sa flavor ng hero picks, flavor of how they actually draft, yung ideology ng kanilang mga strategies. That's why I want to see exotic heroes in this specific matchup, yung mga pang-break ng identity ng isa't isa.
The exotic heroes might be the key. Alam mo yun, parang kung dalawang sinigang na masarap ang luto, pero yung isa parang may strawberry.
May sukat.
That's a thing, right? Like, I'm pretty sure. I've read somewhere.
Actually,
May anghang.
That's a thing.
Hindi, may
Yung
strawberry.
sinigang may anghang.
Oo. So, dito, pareho silang Action Jackson. Pero
Oo.
paano kung yung isa biglang gumamit ng, sabihin nating Layla? It's a bad example, but
May gumagamit ng Layla Jungle.
I know, but
Oo.
I'm just saying, like, pagalingan sila ng exotic pick.
Ah.
Parang unang magulat, talo.
Yeah. Feeling ko nga ang mga pwedeng i-contest dito yung mga Zask,
Yan.
yung mga, let's say, Natalia. Si Natalia, di ba? Even though hindi na siya masyado napipick, it's still a viable pick.
Mga siege ball,
May
gano'n.
mga Natalia XP lane. Ay, gold lane,
Yeah.
mind you.
Yung panggulat factor,
Yeah.
as in yung, Bruno, Popoling Kupa, Estes, mga ganon. Yung, napush na pala kami. I feel like that's gonna be key. TDZ, do you agree here? Or meron ka bang ibang idea kung paano pa may iba ng Nightmare at Evos SG itong matchup na to?
Since we're talking about being exotic sa drafting, sa hero pools.
Atlas, no?
Kasi di ba kasi nakikita si Atlas, si Tol, meron. Tol, gusto ko mag-Atlas mamaya. Mamaya, after nito, mag-RG agad ako.
Pag nag-RG tayo guys, ban Atlas Thank you.
Oh, man.
Tinanong mo si TDZ, nauna na yung utak ko yung nag-easy prediction namin. Atlas yan si Tads.
Hindi, I mean, ito yung punto ko.
Ban Atlas.
Ban Atlas.
Okay na.
Hindi, ang punto ko kasi dito, guys, kung usapang exotic tayo, nandiyan yung mga Mia, sabi mga Layla, mga Mia Jungle, mga kahit ano pang mga unorthodox, mga cheesy picks.
Yeah.
Dito na magkakalituhan yan sa drafting.
Ang dami.
Kasi hindi mo alam, wala kang idea eh. So, kung magiging ganun yung scenario natin for these teams, kumbaga, yung kung sino yung mas magandang draft, sa drafting pa lang malalaman mo na magkakaroon ka ng idea kung sino yung lalamang at kung sino yung mananalo at sino yung maghahabol sa uli.
Actually, kanina nga yung match ng Blacklist International versus Impurity KH, I was expecting a Bellery or Ruby pick from Impurity KH. It's really good against Bruno lineups because again, ang trabaho ng dalawang yun is to hold down marksmen, diba? And meron na silang I think meron na silang way of trying to repel Blacklist International's push on the early game. Ang kailangan na lang nila was a decent tank. Kulang lang ng initiator kapag nag-Beleric ka, pero you get that with Ruby, pero you lose the teamfight presence of the Beleric. So parang yung dalawang hero na yun, it's two different identities, pero it could have solved Blacklist International's game plan. Yun yung mga sinasabi nating exotic. Kasi dito sa dalawang team na to, kilala nila di ba? Kung manonood sila ng isa't isang laro, from their previous matchups, makikita na nila, okay, ito yung ginagawa itong team na to guys, ito identity nila, ito playstyle nila, this is how they play the first 2 minutes, you can start preparing exotic heroes. Kasi dalawa nga kayong pares identity. Most likely, yung dalawang coach nung team na yon ay pares sila na iniisip. Bago pumasok yung match, pares sila ng set of heroes na iniisip. If you start breaking that chain, if you introduce something new, di ba? Like for example, yung ginawa ni Blacklist, pinasok niya yung Aldo sa meta, lahat sumunod. Kasi bakit? It breaks the idea of trying to push on the first 6 minutes kasi kailangan mong pigilan mag-stacks si Aldous, kailangan mo i-clear yung resources niya, kailangan mo siyang puntahan pag nag-split. So you naturally break the whole identity of teams. Kasi yung nilalaro nilang Mobile Legends Bang Bang, biglang magbabago.
Yep.
Out of their comfort zone.
I-disrupt mo yung meta.
Yun.
Parang, kung kunyari,
Break the code.
oo, break the code. Literally break the code. Kung
Bias na
kunyari,
bias.
meron tayong tanong or meron tayong sinasolve na problem.
Yeah.
Tapos nag-introduce ka ng isa pang problem, naku,
Oo.
nagbago. Yung tawag yan, paradigm shift.
Aba.
Nagbago.
So parang ano talaga to, it's all boils down to the coaches. Kung
Yeah.
paano nila
Yung prep.
ipapasok yung
Yeah.
mga keso
Atlas,
techniques
diba?
nila. Atlas! Ay, tol, pag meron nag-Atlas ngayon,
Legit yung Atlas, Legit
Tatayo
yung
ako
Atlas.
dito,
In
joke
this,
lang.
this specific matchup, Evos SG, they play it. I think they've played it a little under 5 times.
Yeah.
Pero they play it. And if you introduce that on a game na, okay, nakakuha sila ng resources, but they can fight, diba?
Iba yung gala.
Kahit may esports, they wanna fight all the time.
Yeah.
Then you introduce Atlas, then you suddenly break the idea na, okay guys, gusto na lumaban ng team, di sila makalaban, ano gagawin natin yan?
Yan yung, kapag ginawa nila to ng either pick 4 or 5 Atlas, dyan na talagang parang, ay nako,
Oh, yung pawis nung kabilang team na gumagano na.
isulat mo na. Oh, isulat mo na. Yun yung si Key and Peele, yung, yung history. Oh.
Ngayong kada bumabalik sa kanya,
Oh.
tumutulo yung pawis. Sila kada push, dumadami yung
It
pawis.
just changes again. So, that's what we're looking for here. So, ladies and gentlemen, pagpasensyahan nyo na, we are setting up for game number 1. The draft is coming up very, very soon. We talked about certain possibilities. We talked about, I hate to say it, Atlas coming up, or maybe even heroes like Zask,
Yeah.
diba? That could change the way these teams see this matchup. Because again, on paper, it is pagalingan mag-MLBB, pagalingan mag-Action Jackson gameplay. But right now, there is this angle we're looking at na pag iniba mo, paano sasagot yung kabilang team, paano sasagot yung kabilang coach. And just amuse me here. What if iba yung meta doon sa Lao? Di ba? Paano kung iba pala
Oo
yung
nga eh.
galawan nila doon?
Malim.
And dito papasok yung strength na pagiging exotic. Dito papasok yung strength na pagiging non-MPL team.
Yeah.
Kasi hindi kayo na-scout.
yun.
We've actually seen a lot of different metas come out from the same regions that we have been watching MPL. May mga jungle Tams, may mga jungle Gusion, may mga jungle Esmeralda. For some reason, may gumagawa ng jungle Layla, di ba?
Merong gold lane Rafaela,
Oo.
si Chico.
Di ba?
May jungle Fanny pa at this point.
Si Ozor,
Zorn.
si Zorn ng
Fam,
Vigfam.
diba? May jungle Fanny pa. Ano pang pwedeng ilap? Bane Faramis, di ba? Actually, interesting yun dito sa match na to.
Whoa.
Ano pa,
Nako.
di ba?
Mga
Beatrix.
kanyang sorpresa.
Diba? Beatrix could be something different. I mean, Blacklist International plays it. Somebody earlier played it, yung Beatrix. It didn't really pan out. Pero the thing with Beatrix is it's really conditional. Pero if you start putting those types of heroes out, no? Like for example, Leslie could work in the gold lane. Why? Yung range problem. Ang hirap i-address ni Leslie pag wala kang assassin, honestly.
Walang
Tapos-
dive.
Tapos
Oo.
may Kufra sila, ang hirap i-address. ng
Box
Leslie.
out. Yun ang box out.
Oo, yun ang ultimate,
out.
yun ang ultimate, diyan ka lang, ako bahala sa'yo, baby girl.
Itabi ninyo
Itabi
siya
mo.
na.
Oo.
Yun yung literally, itabi ninyo siya na.
Oo, hindi nice one baby, ako na baby.
Pati ano rin kilala rin ang Evos SG sa since pag-usapan na rin natin yung Leslie, di ba, mga ganyan. Mahilig sila sa mga double MM composition.
Actually.
So, previously sa MPL SG, ang laging binaban sa Evos SG yung mga marksman heroes.
Roger, YSS, bro.
Kumbaga para siyang
Masikip yung core.
masikip yung
role.
core,
Oo.
yes. Kumbaga parang sa Blacklist International, di ba mapansin natin yung mga binaban, yung mga support, mga laging hero ni Oh My Venus. Dito naman, tingin ko ang highlight dito na kailangan natin tignan si Pokemon.
Potato, tsaka si Potato.
Pati si Potato.
Oo.
Kasi minsan nagpapalitan sila nagpapalitan sila ng role Pero
The Paul
most of
brothers.
the time, the gold lane is always would be going to the hands of Pokemon. At nakita sobrang versatile ni Pokemon, man. Siguro yun yung isa sa mga players to look out for.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, after our short discussion here, we are gonna go on and watch a documentary here prepared by the MSC team. Magbabalik ang MSC 2021. For now, enjoy this.
สวัสดีค่ะลาโมล่านะคะกับ ID Trade ค่ะ อายุ 24 ปีค่ะ เล่นตำแหน่งแทงลูกนี้ค่ะ เกิดและโตที่กรุงเทพค่ะแล้วตอนนี้ก็อยู่กรุงเทพค่ะก็มีห้างเยอะค่ะ สถานที่เที่ยวเยอะแต่ว่ารถจะติดหน่อยไปไหนมาไหนก็ไม่ค่อยสะดวกเท่าไหร่
Gue lahir di Pontianak dan gue tumbuh besar juga di Pontianak sampai sekitar sekitaran umur gue 16 dan sekarang umur gue 17 gue di Jakarta. Yang bikin Jakarta spesial buat gue mungkin gue ada ketemu teman-teman baru sama banyak orang-orang baik juga yang ngedidik gue, contohnya kayak manajemen yang bikin gue sampai sekarang. Dari awal gue masuk kan yang gue nggak tahu apa-apa sampai bisa gue di titik sekarang lah.
ជំរាបសួរអ្នកនរគ្នាខ្ញុំបាទឈ្មោះផេងកុងដែលអ្នកនរគ្នាស្គាល់ខ្ញុំថាអូពីមកពីក្រុម Impunity KA ភ្នំពេញគឺជាទីក្រុងមួយដែលជឿនលឿននិងរីកចម្រើនច្រើនខ្ញុំគិតថា Mobile Legends គឺជាហ្គេមមួយដែលល្បីខ្លាំងនៅប្រទេសកម្ពុជាហើយក៏បានជួយជ្រោមជ្រែងវិស័យ Esports បានច្រើនផងដែរខ្ញុំគិតថាប្រទេសឥណ្ឌូនេស៊ីលេង Mobile Legends ខ្លាំងជាងគេដោយសារ strategy និង play style ជាច្រើនចេញមកពីប្រទេសឥណ្ឌូនេស៊ី
Kayaknya Mobile Legends di Indonesia udah kemungkinan, maksudnya kayak scene kompetitifnya 50% rata-rata di Indonesia deh ya. Soalnya kayak yang Mobile Legends terbesar masih bisa aku bilang Indonesia sih yang ramai peminatnya. Sama scene kompetitifnya makin kesini makin ini sih, kayak makin sengit sih. Jadi jiwa kompetitifnya dapat semua tim dan juga tim-tim makin banyak yang improve kan, jadinya kayak seru aja.
ខ្ញុំពិតជាមានមោទនភាពណាស់ដែលក្រុមរបស់ខ្ញុំអាចតំណាងឲ្យប្រទេសកម្ពុជានៅលើការប្រកួត MSC ហើយវាក៏ជាក្តីសម័យរបស់ខ្ញុំតាំងពីតូចផងដែរ
Gue senang banget sih, maksudnya kayak kehadiran gue bisa bawa BTR nih sampai di grand final dan bisa mewakili Indonesia lah. Maksudnya dari gue pribadi, jujur gue senang banget sama tim-tim gue yang sekarang, kayak gue bisa berkembang jauh sama mereka, kayak berkat didikan manajemen juga, coach segala macam sama teman-teman lah yang saling bantu.
ก็รู้สึกประหลาดใจแล้วก็ดีใจค่ะที่ได้เป็นตัวแทนของประเทศแล้วก็ตัวเองเป็นผู้หญิงด้วย ก็รู้สึกดีใจที่ได้โอกาสค่ะ ก็เป็นผู้หญิงก็ไม่คนก็คิดว่าเล่นไม่เป็นเล่นไม่เก่งอะไรอย่างนี้หรือเปล่าก็มีพี่ๆเพื่อนๆในทีมอะค่ะเล่นด้วยกันอยู่ตลอดก็เล่นด้วยกันแค่กันในทีมอะค่ะไม่ได้สนใจอะไรคนภายนอกเลย
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
He doesn't know, but that doesn't matter. Hank is members of the one. That's not who they want. And he's surviving this game. Kaya into the ejector. Few will get taken out. Hank uses the ultimate to force everyone away. This is
ការប្រកួត MSC មានសម្រាប់សំខាន់ក្នុងពេលនេះពីព្រោះអាចផ្ដល់ឱកាសឲ្យ player អាចបញ្ចេញសមត្ថភាពនៅលើឆាកអន្តរជាតិនិងផ្ដល់ភាពសប្បាយរីករាយឲ្យទស្សនិកជននៅតាមផ្ទះ
Ini dan kita juga lihat kan kayak seberapa kembangnya tim-tim di luar sana yang kayak main Mobile Legends, seberapa kompetitifnya kayak dari negara luar juga. Negara mana yang paling kuat? Ya kita tetap menganggap semua musuh kuat lah, setara lah, dan kita juga nggak boleh ngeremehin mereka karena kan kita nggak tahu kayak kompetitif mereka. Contoh kayak misalnya Vietnam, kita nggak tahu kan ada turnamen di sana dan kita juga nggak tahu meta-meta yang dari mereka persiapkan buat MSC nanti ke depannya gimana. Kita harus tetap respect semua lah.
ส่วนตัวผมมองเห็นสองชาติครับก็คือฟิลิปปินส์หนึ่งแล้วก็อินโดที่มองว่าฟิลิปปินส์กับอินโดเก่งเพราะว่าที่ประเทศเขาเกมนี้มันบูมครับแล้วก็มันเลยทำให้แบบมีทัวร์นาเมนต์มีแบบเงินรางวัลที่แบบยิ่งสูงขึ้นก็เลยทำให้ผู้คนที่แบบอยู่ในประเทศนั้นก็เลยเก่งขึ้นเรื่อยๆครับ
น่าจะจุดแข็งของทีมน่าจะเป็นการเล่นเป็นทีมเวิร์คค่ะแล้วก็เวลาที่ลูกเกมไม่ดีหรืออะไรอย่างนี้ก็จะให้กำลังใจกันมากกว่าที่จะโทษคนอื่นนะคะก็เลยทำให้ทีมมีกำลังใจเล่นก็ถือว่าเป็นจุดแข็งของทีมอย่างหนึงเหมือนกันค่ะ
ខ្ញុំសូមអរគុណអ្នកគ្នាដែលគាំទ្រនិងផ្ដល់កម្លាំងចិត្តឲ្យពួកយើងហើយពួកយើងនឹងខំប្រឹងឲ្យអស់ពីសមត្ថភាពនៅក្នុងការប្រកួត MSC ខាងមុខនេះ Impunity KA United as one
สู้ต่อไปค่ะ IDNF
Buat supporternya BTR, tetap support kita di MSC nanti. Tim manapun yang menang, mau Evos atau BTR, ya tetap Indo Pride. Kita bakal ngelakuin yang terbaik buat Indonesia. Bigetron win!
What a look into the personal lives and stakes right here brought to us by the athletes competing at MSC 2021. Babalik Ako nga pala si Leo, kasama ko si TDZ at si Midnight. At napanood ninyo ang masasabi ng mga kupunan dito sa MSC. Of course, there's Romela from IDNS and a few others.
Nanghina ako dun. Tumanon siya.
Nandun si Siki ng BTR at syempre si OP. Pero yung isa talaga eh. Pero anyways, back to the action here. We're about to watch Nightmare Esports go up against Evos SG. And again, namagitan namin halos lahat ng hero na pwede lumabas.
Huwag mo
ba?
kakalimutan yung...
Oo, hindi na.
Okay,
Si Pobius. Sorry, nabanggit ko.
wala eh. Well, Pobius, tingin ko gana.
Pobius, pili ko baka lumabas.
Oo.
Malay mo, pati bagong hero lumabas.
Biglaan, no? Ano? Well, ewan ko. Tingin ko, ano pa rin eh. Kahit isa siguro, kahit isang hero na exotic na lumabas ngayon.
Karina.
Hindi naman mali. Out yung kanyang Zodiac.
Ngayon, Karina ngayon. Actually, yung bagong Karina, di ko trip eh.
Ano
The Project Next one.
Buti nga hindi ilalabas. Hindi pa nila ilalabas ata ng next patch. Hindi pa ready. Maraming hindi masaya sa bagong Karina. Mas malakas daw yung Karina ngayon kaysa sa bagong Karina.
Kaya,
Alucard.
Alucard na jungle.
Alucard jungle is that's a Brazilian special.
Yeah,
I remember that, and that's more of a Western world thing. Nasa other side of the world yun.
Kung si Lancelot may Unli Dash, ito yung legit Unli Dash.
Unli Talon.
Unli Talon. Well, technically. Unli Jump.
Dash pa rin yun.
Dash pa rin yun. Basta, ano siya, parang isipin niya siya si Pobius, pero espada. Parang ganun.
Tapos maghahabulan sila yung Phobius.
Ay, yung ano, parang cute nun, no? Kasi
Talunan.
lugi si Alucard dun. Invulnerable si Pobius pag tumatalon siya.
Pero tagal ng airtime niya.
Pero yung lifesteal ni Alucard.
Actually, pag mamamatay na, no? Tapos bigla natapos si ulti ni Pobius. Ano ka ngayon? Takbo!
Pulasa na.
Oo, takbo ngayon. Wala kang demonic force, diba? Takbuhan na.
Now what now? But as we wait for this matchup, again, this is the last games, set of games for the night. It's a best of 3 between Nightmare Esports and Lao. From Lao versus Evos SG of, SG. Ang susunod natin pwede pag-usapan dito ay syempre yung mga wait lang. Pilipinas pa lang confirmed, alam ko
May
Based on our
apat na dong
standings. Because this
Group
is
A is RSGMY.
Evos Legends. And then Evos Legends.
RSGMY
Evos
confirmed.
Legends.
Evos Legends.
Ayan na, kompleto na pala.
Blacklist and Execration.
There you go. At the end of the night, I think we have a full sweep again. Pero just a quick reminder now.
Yeah. So, yung apat na maglalaro ng playoffs, secured na. Yung apat pala nakakapasok ng playoffs, sila na naglaro no? Tanggal 8. Hindi, yung apat na unang makakapasok ng playoffs, confirmed na. Nandun na sila, naghihintay na sa Friday pa yung laro nila, I believe. So, pwede na sila mag-relax.
2 days.
It's a rest day tomorrow. Probably practice na ulit ng Thursday, diba? So, at least makakahinga sila ngayon. Now, this match is unfortunately, diba? Sila moving forward sa phase 2 na. But, practice match pa rin to. And at the same time, makikita mo paano maglaro yung dalawa.
And
so may bearing pa rin.
What's crazy about it is these two teams, lalaro sila bukas. So they should not take this one for granted. This is one chance for granted.
Feel good feel good match, no? Natinala mo si Nightmare.
Momentum.
Maganda yung swing ni Evos SG. Now, the points will not matter on the second phase, but at the very least, diba? At least pakita mo na you're still able to dominate.
Pati kasama rin yan kung sakaling merong magkaroon ng tiebreakers, di ba? Yung bilis ng laro, yung bilis ng laro mo kung gaano ka, kung gaano ka bilis natapos yung laro. So, it's still a good factor kung sakaling umabot tayo sa mga ganong klaseng scenario.
Assert dominance to.
Yappy.
Assert dominance. Be the biggest you can be.
Yeah, sana all.
What?
Be the Barats.
Oh, yes.
Lumaki ka na lumaki.
Speaking of, Barats might be a good pickup here. In a team na Action Jackson, parang Barats yung magandang hard stop.
Actually, yung pang yung lead sa momentum, and I think it was something that Singapore didn't really put priority
Pick
on.
up on, yeah.
Although nagbabarat sila, but it's not like Philippines na first phase Barats pag di mo kinuha. Ha! Kami ni Barats. Diba? Ganito tayo dito eh. Uy, yes!
Let's go! This is a dream come true. No longer is it a wait, but a game upon us. Nightmare Esports, sila mangunguna sa sagot ng Evos SG. There's the ban on the jawhead. And of course, Evos SG sagot nila, Selena.
Respeto kay Senpai. Again, Singapore is the type of MPL region or MPL country that doesn't really prioritize banning out Selena, especially. But Nightmare Esports, again, habang naliligo si Leo kanina, sabi niya, naririnig niya yung mga shoutcaster, lagi tumatama yung pana ni Nightmare Esports. So I think that's something that they really need to respect.
Something, and I think, again, yung Nightmare Esports, nakalaban nila yung execration. And parang naisip ni Evos SG, baka para misplayinan tayo nito, tanggalin natin yung isa.
Sabagay.
Right?
Yung susi.
Yeah, like, no hold part na to eh. Like, all possibilities you gotta consider. So that's what they're doing here. Second bans, Estes and Matilda. Oh, yan o, mga nabagit natin hero.
Oo, standard. Actually, pretty standard ban.
Yeah.
But remember, these bans, it's not the identity of the teams. Binaban lang nila yung mga heroes na talagang alam nila mag-a-amplify ng gameplay nitong dalawang teams ito. Now, looking at Evos SG, they are really adapting into the idea na, okay, bigay natin yung Benedetta or ibigay natin yung, actually, sinubukan nga nila ibigay yung Johed, di ba? Si Nightmare Esports pa ngayon nag-ban ng Johed kasi baka iba yung priority hero ng Nightmare Esports. So, it's Evos SG actually dictating na, okay, ito yung mga heroes na ibibigay namin kasi ito pa rin yung dalawang makukuha namin. Now, Nightmare Esports, what they can do here is ban out the Benedetta. Oh, actually, they ban out the Popo and Upa. So, Evos SG, they have a choice here. Either they ban out the Benedetta, give what first pick? A Cho? Actually, parang wala na maganda first pick material. So yeah, I think it's a good Benedetta first ban for Evos SG. Kasi at least, if ever Nightmare Esports gets a, like for example, a Cho, they can get a Kufra.
Sobrang crucial. Pero SG, kung tutusin, pwede na sila mag-safe lang eh. Kumbaga, ano pa ba mga heroes bukod sa Benedetta yung lagi natin ipipick? Siyempre sa starter. Ano pa ba? Yan, Diggy, isa pa sa mga example. Which is, tingin ko, ang Nightmare dapat dito, they can go for a comfort pick. Isa pa doon. Then, kaso kasi, ang punto ko is, may iiwanan dito yung Harit ng Evos SG. Isa pa sa mga nagiging open. So, it's either they will take the Harit now para sa Nightmare, or rather, go for the comfort picks and then let Evos SG get their Harit. Kato, sa kamay ni Pokemon, napakahirap i-contest ng Harit. Especially sa kamay ng Evos SG.
Yeah, there you go. Nightmare Esports, they get the Benedetta.
And Benedetta's open, you take Benedetta.
Yeah, I think JPL shouting Kufra at this moment. Baka Kufra, either Cho Lunox to or Kufra Harris. Well, actually, Glue is open for Evos SG. It's something that they might want to consider, lalo na sa Singaporean region. Ang ganda nung headset ni Kuya, umiilaw-ilaw.
Why is that sound? I don't know, I'm sorry. I thought there was a sound, but yeah.
Imagine mo naglalaro ka ng Mobile Legends bang no? May tumutog ng
Then sumasabay sa sa in-game. Sumasabay sa in-game. Ganun ako.
There's the glue!
Glue Harris or Glue Lunox?
Great read.
I'm not a fan of picking Eve against Benedetta. Lalo't open pa yung Alice. But they might be just baiting out heroes that can play well against Eve to pick up the Harit. But the next problem is if Nightmare Esports gets the Harit.
Yeah, yun ang iniisip ko dito. Parang pinipilit ng Evos SG sabihin, ito yung laro namin Kung hindi nyo sasagutin ko, talo kayo.
Amin yung Harit. Pero pwedeng gawin ni Nightmare, ay sagot mo, pwede kong gamitin yan.
Let's see if they pick up on that hint. Parang yung ginagawa ng Evos SG, binibigyan ng hints eh. Parang dito kami sabay kayo, hindi. Try nyo. Let's see.
Yeah. Parang sinasabi ko. Pero ang magiging tanong dyan kung sino talaga yung in control sa draft at the moment. Pero napapansin ko, Evos SG, maganda agad yung first two starter nila. But Nightmare Esports, going for the Cho plus the Lunox. Alam natin yung Lunox na yan, ilang beses natin nakikita. And I think this is the current meta na mga mages or rather mga supports. Since sobrang flexible niya, pwede siya mag-mid, pwede siya mag-gold lane. But most probably, this will be a gold lane para sa side ng Nightmare. And also, tumapat pa sa mismong may-ari. Sabi nga nila, kahit si Harit, pwede mo nang palitan ng pangalan Pokemon sa SG.
Who's that Pokemon?
Harry!
Again, ito yung sinasabi natin kanina. When they picked up the Glue and Eve, Nightmare Esports, they had a good lead. Alam nila na, okay, Harit yung susunod nila. Instead of picking it up, they went with the Joe Lunox. And it's a good answer kasi the Lunox is really good against Eve and Harit. And at the same time, you limit the hero options for Evos SG. Now, on the second phase of banning, you can actually start eliminating the heroes of JPL. You don't need to worry about the junglers anymore. Kasi sa side ng Nightmare Esports, pwede na i-flex to Benedetta na to. Pwede maging jungler yan, pwede rin maging XP lane yan.
And there's no use stealing it away. So parang iwan mo na, hayaan mo na yan si Pokemon, just potato. let them do their thing, right? Pero, the Poe brothers. Looking at Evos SG, mukhang sila sasagot. Is this a mistake, Midnight? Dahil tinanggal pala nila ng Claude, parang kinaagat nila yung bait, parang, or kina-corner nila yung Nightmare. I feel like kina-corner nila yung Nightmare.
Yeah, I mean, it's two things. Number one, first pick kasi sila second phase. They just want to remove the options of Claude for Nightmare Esports kasi wala rin sila magandang sagot pagdating ng late game. And Nightmare Esports have enough capabilities to delay the game up to the point na massive or critical mass na si Claude. So I think it's a good choice for Evos SG. But then again, if you start removing more junglers, you actually limit yourself. Pero pwede kasi gawin ni Evos SG dito is tanggalin din yung ibang junglers para pagka-pick nila ng jungler nila, they make sure na if this is not a Benedetta jungler, eto na lang yung mga natitirang jungler pool for that.
Mahirapan lalo si Nightmare. Tama. And then, so, I guess, ano yun? JPL, kung ano bahala. Dulo ko na lang. Kung ano matira.
Gusto mo, ano ka? Laila Tank, diba? Shout you, Chooks TV.
What up?
Pati okay din understanding na yung magiging composition ng Evos SGs, hindi sila mag-rely din sa mga heroes na mahilig mag-invade or kumbaga, ibibigay na ng Evos SG yung jungle probably sa side ng NM. Pero gagawa sila ng mga reactionary plays dun sa mga lanes. So, kaya tingin ko, yun din yung magiging buff. Which is saktong-sakto, isa pa sa mga Hayabusa, mga assassins na sobrang kulit sa lanes or jungle is sa Hayabusa. Nakikita natin yung mga ganking Hayabusa na naka-execute na sa high and dry. So, it was a safety pick. A very safe pick for Evos SG.
Nagkalasan na ng jungle.
Nagkabarilan. Pero yung Hayabusa, perfectly understandable yan. It's good against Eve, it's good against Harith, especially on the gold lane. Kasi you don't know yet the role of the Lunox and the Benedetta. So it's a safe ban, sabi nga ni Tads, for Evos SG. Now they can actually start picking up the Ling for Potato here, or unless they want to go for a curveball here and pick up the YSS against Nightmare Esports. Again, Potato's hero pool is a little questionable, no, pagdating sa variety. Kasi talagang marksman, dedicated marksman si Potato. I believe he was a marksman talaga before, and he transitioned into the jungle role nung pumasok yung Retribution and Hunter's Knife meta. But again, Ling is a good option here for Evos SG. Di dulo, sabi JPL, wala akong pakialam sa hero mo, pick mo yung akin.
Tol, ako na muna.
Pick mo yung akin.
Since wala pa naman silang jungle Kumbaga parang doon sila mag-a-adjust, no? Kapag nakapili na sila ng main jungle hero. Kung sakaling hindi magiging Benedetta ang jungler hero nila.
Phobius YSS, let's go. I want to see a Phobius on the side of Nightmare.
To be fair, yeah. And I think that will make Potato's life even harder if you're Nightmare, di ba? Para tanggalin mo na yung huling natitirang safe.
Sayang!
Kaso mag-a-assassin.
Uy, ang risky nito
Yeah.
Risky ito,
I don't like Ling. I like Ling against Eve.
I don't like Kufra, dude.
Yeah, I don't like Ling into a Kufra, Harith, and Glue.
Grabe yun.
Number one, yung Kufra pa lang nakakairita na yan. Number two, you don't really threaten Harith during the Zaman Force. And three, yung Glue, pag sinaniban ka, kailangan mo tumakbo.
Talo ka doon.
Pero yun ang magiging sagot ng Nightmare, going for the back end ng Evos SG, pero sumagot sila kaagad.
Walang back end. Tol, walang back end. Si Eve lang yan. Talo ka pa pag tinalon mo, may shield yan
Yun na nga Kumbaga, si Eve kasi ang magiging main point dito para magiging starter, kumbaga. O magiging follow-up ng
early to mid.
Evos SG.
Early to mid.
Yeah, early to
ready
mid.
si Potato.
Yes, and also, isa na rin sa mga power spike na pwede nang i-abuse sa side ng NM, sa side ng Nightmare Esports na kung sakaling hindi pa online yung mga cores namin, pwede tayong gumawa ng action with the Alice, pwede tayong mag-control or at least have a way to control the teamfight capability ng Evos SG.
Ito yung mga malulupit curveball for Evos SG. This is something that we saw in their MPL Grand Finals Game 1, Potato using the Aldous. The problem is this is not the same composition that they've used, and wala yung mga sustain. Pero, the good thing that is going for them, for Evos SG, is that the way that Nightmare Esports closes out this game is by taking objectives after winning a 5v5 clash. So, okay lang. Okay lang. Pasok pa din. Swak pa rin yung Aldous.
Via conversion.
Yeah.
So, kung hindi nila mapatay si Potato, parang may clock pa rin.
Yep.
Let's see. Game number 1 here. This is Nightmare Esports of Lao going up against Evos SG of Singapore. As expected, no? Karamihan ng early rotations magagaling sa Nightmare Esports. They're more capable. And Evos SG, I don't think it's safe to say that they lost that draft. Parang accepted, tinanggap na yata nila talaga Na parang, sige, Potato, yun na lang.
Wala na eh. Wala na iba eh.
Oh?
Di naman siya pwede dito. Di siya pwede mag-YSS. Di siya pwede mag-Bruno. Kasi lahat yan kayang patayin ng Nightmare Esports because of the presence of the choke. So yun yung malaking problema sa side ng Evos SG. They cannot really contest the junglers anymore. So the safer option is to go for an Aldous, which makes it even better. Kasi nga again, they're on the clock. Diba? For Nightmare Esports, kailangan nilang kumuha ng objectives. And I like the adjustment coming out from Nightmare Esports. They placed the Benedetta on the gold lane and naka-killing spree.
Yup, ito yung switcheroo na tinatawag natin. Nagpalit sila para lang mas maganda yung early ng Nightmare. They can be online a little faster. So Soul, nakita niya si Soul na medyo mababa na ang buhay, 1/4. Pumapatol si Potato. Is this right? Potato looking for that first blood. Hindi niya makukuha. And papasama pa nga yata. Achilles. Oh, he has one more. In. There's the knockout. One more. Isa pa sa toy mo si Potato. Pow! Jasmine. There you go. Jasmine is pulling a switcheroo. If I'm not mistaken, Jasmine played jungle earlier.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, actually no. It was Lin Links.
Oh, okay, there you go. There might have been a graphic bug on my side, but yes, first blood goes to Nightmare. Interesting.
Ganda ng hold ni Alice, no? Huling suntok na ngayon eh. Kay Lunox could have chased for that kill, Potato, pero na-hold siya. Tinabihan niya rin kasi si Alice, and si Alice tumabili sa kanya, so nagyakapan sila doon. Wala pa partida, wala si JPL, no? Sabi ni JPL, mamaya kay sa akin.
Tayin nyo. Wala pa eh.
Nakikita mo rin talaga dito yung yung understanding ng Evos SG na okay, sige, level 4 ka na, meron kang purple, meron kang orange, action Jackson ka agad para kay Potato. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to get the kill. Pero yung presence na ginagawa ng Evos SG, kahit saan kayo mapupunta, kahit sa bottom, kahit sa top lane, kaya naman kayong habulin. And also given the fact na late game, may sagot ang Evos SG kung sakali mag-snowball yung Ling, si Linlix. Kasi yung chase fate, mahahabol niya siling every single time kapag available yung ultimate.
Ganda ng ginawa ni Pokemon. It's something that it's very minimal, pero bago natin pag-usapan niya ito. Clash na ni Aldous and Turtle, but JPL is able to set up. Niyakap tatlo!
Real world manipulation starting it up, girl. Flicker out na. Nakaisa 1-1. Achilles ang papabagsakin. And so far, nag-i-enjoy si Potato sa baba. Si Pokemon sa baba. And yeah, I think this is smart. Just leave Potato to his own devices. He got the turtle. That's something that you don't expect from Evos SG already.
Yeah.
So that means they're slowly getting themselves into a position na parang comfortable. Slowly, that they're gonna get back despite this small lead na 200 gold lang.
Yeah, pero again, going back to sa sinasabi ko kanina, si Pokemon committing the Zaman Force while BZ committed the electro-final blow to clear the wave though. Pinauwi niya si Pokemon kasi pinauwi niya si BZ. Kasi kung hindi niya ginawa yon, BZ could have gone on to that turtle fight. Umabot sana siya in full HP. Pero after that, after the Zaman Force commitment, napauwi si Benedetta and he was not able to join that fight wherein SG was able to take out the turtle. So mini moves like that, it helps a lot, lalo yung objectives ng teammates mo.
Yun ang kailangan nila. Pero ngayon, Pokemon back on it. Oh, Tempest of Blades. Pero mapapasama pa nga yata. Kulang. Linlix, uuwi na naman. Soul as well. The isolation play from Pokemon. Anong nangyari kay Pokemon dito para sa threat magnet. Para pag hindi nyo pinansin, huli na ang lahat.
Yeah. Ticking time bomb ang magiging representative dito. Pero ang ganda ng nang sinubukan dun ni Linlix na gamitin yung kanyang Tempest of Blades. Kaso ang problema nandun si JPL. Hindi niya afford na kunin yung mga swords na yun, gamitin kanyang second skill. Kasi kapag tinamaan siya ng bouncing ball, mahirap agad siya makakaalis.
Wait lang, Way of the Dragon dito sa naka-split na isang glue. Kakagatin niya dito si Achilles pero nasa ilalim ng tore. Lugi yata, sabi ni Soul, I'm out.
Nang inis lang sabi, teka, saniba ko mga 2 seconds.
Joke lang.
Saktong-sakto sa bago mag-cooldown yung split. But then again, Nightmare Esports, tingin ko medyo kaya nilang i-handle yung early game. No? Kaya nilang i-handle yung early game. Pero ang ginagawa ng Evos SG, ina-abuse din nila. Okay, gusto niyong patagalin yung laro, doon kami malakas.
Nako, kanina hindi natuloy ngayon, nagawa na ni Pokemon. Down goes BZ.
Mahirap din kasi naka-assassin emblem, naka-killing spree. So wala yung ibang components ng Fighter Emblem na nagpapakunat sa Benedetta.
Yeah.
Kaya medyo malambot yung Benedetta ni BZ. And Pokemon is capitalizing on that. He is dominating the gold lane for Evos SG. And this allows them to have a huge economic disparity against Nightmare Esports. Oh, JPL. Uy,
naghanap dito. Zaman Force already committed the Tempest of Blades and bad timing here for Linlix. Down goes Soul. Naghahanap pa rin ng target dito. Napabagsak na ni BZ. Round 2 panalo si BZ. Pero andito si Potato. That's a double for Soul. 3-4-1 currently. Evos SG happy to take the turtle. Happy to win trades. And so far, Pokemon, 1-1 sila ng kalaban niya, si BZ, pero worth it pa rin for the rest, for in general, Evos SG.
Yep, yung pagkakalagay ng Zaman Force dito ni Pokemon really helped Evos SG to play around the current composition, the current position ng Nightmare Esports. Napansin natin kanina, si Linlix, nung nahulog siya sa pader, nung nahulog siya sa may Turtle Cave, hindi na siya nakabalik. Sinusubukan niya makabalik, pero yung Zaman Force is still there at sobrang bagal niyang maglakad. So it means na kapag pumwersa siya, ginamit niya agad yung kanyang Finch Poise, mawawalan agad ng artillery, mawawalan agad ng hindi enough yung kanyang mana para makipaglaban ka agad. And that's the opportunity that Evos SG were actually waiting for para mas lalong lumayo, mas lalong magkaroon ng advantage yung Evos SG from this.
Wave the Dragon dito kay JPL, linapagna ni Pokemon ng Zaman Force, Tempest of Blades, gonna miss, real world manipulation here, medyo delikado, si Linlix, napabagsak ni Girl, ate Girl gets him, and may grab dito, si Soul, grab, onto one, I think he let go, Jasmine, uuwi. Turret goes down. Evos SG takes it. First blood sa Torre.
Honestly, again, this is why it's hard to play Ling against the Harith and against Kufra. Even though napatay ka against JPL, I was not able to use the Tyrant's Rage to commit onto 3 heroes. But again, the problem is Pokemon is just too slippery. Pag ginamit nyo na yung Tempest of Blades, timing lang ni Pokemon yan tapos makakaalis na siya. And I like the resilience of Girl. Nung umakyat si Ling sa pader, kinancel niya yung real world, sabi niya, ikaw Ling, ako bala sa'yo.
Isa pa ito, Achilles with the Way of the Dragon, pero mukhang sabi niya kay Jasmine, tol, sorry. Hindi kita matutulungan dito. Bye. Potato gets a massive stack. Oh my God.
Sinubukan yung tumulong para, tol, sinubukan ko kaso late na eh.
Wow. Hindi kaya, pero tignan natin ha. Potato from the back, sabi ni Soul. Tol, kaya ba G? Nope, back out muna. Pero ito, split. Looking for a target. Can he put stacks on Linlix? Ooh, he does put a few on Achilles. Puno yun, pero not worth it yata. Mamba out, sabi niya.
Yeah. Tinatry niya actually sa riban si Ling, pero hindi kasi ready yung Evos SG at that time. Nawala siyang split dito. Oh, pero Order of Brilliance na commit. So they will not be able to defend this one.
Oh, Girl, real world manipulation. I think that's just as important to say dito muna. Wait lang, Chase Fade, sino tinarget niya? Si BZ. BZ, boom! Hindi nakapag-TP. Oh, Linlix, sorry, it's Linlix end. Yun na nga, another massive stack for Potato.
Nakita mo yun, tinanggap na niya.
Parang,
Tumayo na lang.
Take me.
Nag-overextend yung kamay ni Aldous eh. Kala mo di ka abot dyan, abot ka dyan.
Take me. Si Linlix pala yun. I got a little confused because they had the same emblem. They had the same killing spree. But yeah, I think it's safe to say Evos SG slowly but surely taking over this game.
Yep, at nakikita natin yung next objective. The way how Evos SG, kung paano sila pumuposition, kung saan sila ng lane nagpo-push is sa bottom lane since nandun din yung next turtle. Pero wise decision for BZ. Kinakat niya yung top lane para at least mapuwersa yung isang member ng Evos SG na kapag hindi nyo ito binantayan, mababasag to.
Kuya Aldo, napakasakit naman Kuya Aldo.
Interesting yung item choice niya. After the Azure Blade, he went for the Brute Force.
Potato.
Oo, si Potato.
I guess he accepts the fact na yun nga, kung wala si Girl at wala si Soul, parang kailangan niya na maging makunat himself, right?
Actually, kompleto na pala yung Thunderbelt.
There
Kasi
you go.
usually,
Thunderbelt, Brute Force.
after Thunderbelt, they go straight to the Oracle para doon sa shields. And may magic damage na kasi side ng Nightmare Esports. Pero I get it. Ang ganda ng Brute Force kasi it provides movement speed and yun din naman yung ginagawa same as Oracle, although wala yung regeneration and shield boost sa passive. It gives him enough defensive capabilities against Nightmare Esports, and ito na road to Courage Mask na si Aldous.
And move speed.
Yeah, move
Brute Force, so parang kahit na makatakbo ka, kahit na ma-survive mo yung first assault nung Chase Fate, mamapatay niya pa rin. Pero nahuli dito si Soul! Isang ultimate Tyrant's Rage dun sa pader. Bouncing ball para matapos. Soul goes down. That's a one-man deficit. Lord up already. Saan pupunta busy? Inahabol ni JPL. I don't think they're gonna go for this Lord just yet.
Yeah.
Yep. At yan si Linlix, nice attempt. Pero nakuha kasi ni Potato kanina yung purple buff niya eh. So ito yung mga risk kapag meron talagang Ling. Kapag hindi ka na nakakuha ng purple, hindi ka na nakakuha ng orange, the best thing that you can do is to go for a split push. Kaso, alam ni Potato yon, hindi ka makakapag-split push dito kasi nakabantay ako sa area na to. Hinihintay niya lang bumaba si Linlix at doon na yung magiging engagement niya, opportunity to engage. Pero Evos SG, still, nakikita mo yung kahit lamang sila, hindi sila yung mismong gumagawa ng play na mabilisan yung hyper-aggressive play. Inuunti-unti nila, nire-respeto nila Evos SG Nightmare Esports sa kanilang mga strength. Kaya napapansin natin si Girl pati si JPL nag-aabang lang din sa may brushes. Respect, no? Parang ano eh, it's all about ano eh. Ayaw mong ibigay, ayaw mong mawala yung advantage mo.
Wait lang. Si Potato, medyo sumagot. Ang Nightmare Esports, Tempest of Blades plus the Blood Flow by Jasmine. Papasok na si Achilles. Pero sabi ni Potato, sige, kaya, turn around. Oh! Way of the Dragon pushes them back.
Oh!
What? JPL with the Flicker Rage. The Flicker Rage! Highlight play yon at mapapasama pa yata si BZ, JPL, stretching. Mamimiss ng isa pero dito na ang backup nila, si Girl, tsaka si Soul, Real Revelation trying to pin down BZ. They're gonna survive but they're gonna lose a turret
Barg.
of Cam. Pokemon, trabaho lang.
Si dito si Aldous no nakapakakunat. And again, that is what the Thunderbolt and the Brute Force provides the Aldous, the defensive capabilities. And yung damage kasi, yung damage source ni Aldous guys, sa mga nagtatanong bakit puro defensive items yung binibili kay Aldous, nagre-rely na lang sila sa stacks. Kaya naka-beast killer din si Aldous dito for the slow effects. So si Potato rito, hindi pa siya ganun, hindi pa ito yung critical mass. Lalo pang lalaki yung damage output niyan with the stacks. And most of the time, kapag leading yung team na may Aldous, no, yung last item, nagiging damage item din pa.
Just as a nail in the coffin. Just to end the statement, like a period, if you will. But right now, ramdam mo talaga yung lead nila eh. 8k gold at 12 minutes. They have a Lord marching down. Pinagsasabay nila yung wave. There, Potato just picked up the Oracle. Let's see where this goes. Chumo-charging, stretching. Oh, already committed the Alecto final blow para mag-clear ng waves. Pero huli na eh.
Si Potato, trabaho lang din.
Oo, pinupush nila yung top. Pati yung mid. Easy defense, easy slay for the Lord here para sa Nightmare Esports. Pero nandito na yung Evos SG, yung tunay nilang kalaban. Achilles with the Way of the Dragon. Pero may sagot naman si Girl.
Woo!
Potato looking low. Oh, Pokemon ends what his brother started. That's Jasmine taken out 2. Currently down, 3 defenders left for Nightmare Esports. Oh, huling tore, sabi ng Evos SG.
Huling tore. Pero ang ganda ng pagkaka-way ng Evos SG doon. Again, ito yung pinaka-perfect scenario eh. Mabasag mo yung bawat side lanes, yung top and bottom lane ng kalaban, din iiwan mo lang yung mid lane. Pero ang ginawa ng Evos SG, okay lang since papunta na rin yung main sa gitna, mukhang Evos SG na rin yata nalaman.
Yep, that's it. There's not enough firepower from Nightmare Esports. Kinulang sila para makadepensa. Game 1 taken by Evos SG. Oh, check out Potato. Oh, win po, win.
Sabi niya, sarap mag-Aldous guys.
Aldous number 1.
Ay, nako. Yun nga, yun yung isang magandang bagay sa Evos SG, no? May dala silang bala against Nightmare Esports. Again, it's something that, although it's not really the flavor of the team, it's something that they've proven already in their own MPL. And it works, diba? It works. And again, the thing is, even though hindi ganun kaganda yung pagkaka-setup ng Aldous, yung nature ng lineup kasi ni Nightmare Esports cannot really compete against what the lineup of Evos SG does. Kasi kailangan nila mag-objectives, constant objectives mind you, kasi they're against the Aldous and against the Harith. And very conditional pa yung early game nila kasi dependent sa purple buff ceiling.
Yeah. Again, we're gonna be analyzing this game at first. Let's check out this MSC code giveaway. Screenshot nyo na, guys. Alright, there you go. Paki-redeem na lang yan sa MLBB redeem page.
Bago tayo mapagalitan.
Ay, ikaw lang. But yes.
Bago ako mapagalitan. Sorry.
We have another giveaway, by the way. This is for up to 4 million diamonds. I never thought I'd say that out loud. Paki-scan na lang ang QR code so that you could win. Just make sure you cheer for your country, cheer for your team, and if you're an Evos SG fan, or if you're from Lao, hindi ko alam kung bakit yun nandito sa Philippine stream, but welcome. Let us know, alright? Cheer for them, put it in the chat, put it in the stream, put it in the comments. Pero yun na nga, let's talk about this matchup, let's talk about this game. What went wrong for Nightmare Esports here? Parang okay naman yung draft na sana nila eh. Action Jackson, again, it's what we expected.
Hindi lang nila na-control yung Aldous. Sinubukan nilang well, masyado naging passive yung Nightmare Esports early game, which is dapat talaga sila yung magiging aggressive to control the Aldous. Sinubukan din nilang kontrolin dito si Harith ni Pokemon. Pero it's way too late. It's way too late. Kumaga parang meron kang dalawang problema. Sino bang kukontrolin natin? Si Harith ba o si Aldous? Hindi nila na-control si Aldous, sinubukan nilang kontrolin si Harith. Pero habang inokontrol nila si Harith, wala nagche-check kay Aldous. Nakakuha agad siya ng magandang stocks as early as possible at nag-snowball ka agad yung Aldous.
Yeah, I think it's a problem of commitment.
Wow.
Commitment.
Whoa.
Wow.
Too deep, bro.
Wow. Kaya problem of commitment kasi when we saw the squad of Nightmare Esports go to the bottom lane, no, alam mo, parang half-hearted yung
Parang may
commitment.
hesitation.
Oo, kasi again, ang problema mo on that part of the map was that the Ling is not enough. It was not sufficient to bring the Ling against the firepower of Harit. Kasi number one, nature of matchup, Lugi si Ling against kay Harit. There's no real way for these two guys, no, yung Benedetta and Ling, to take down the Harit unless talagang si Pokemon ay, alam mo, antokin or bigla mabitawan yung cellphone for whatever reason, di ba? Yun lang yung way para mapatay nila. And it even came to a point na win-1v1 ni Pokemon si BC. So just by sheer understanding of how the game works, those two heroes are not enough. You should have brought Achilles, diba? You should have brought the Cho onto that bottom lane. Force the Purify, get out. Once the next minion wave came in, TikTokin mo yung Harit, diba?
Pero, even with that solution, parang ang dami mo pa rin ibinigay para lang may potential kahit hindi naman siya guaranteed, di ba? So even then, parang liyamado na ang Nightmare Esports. I felt that when we saw Pokemon do the isolation play, di ba, hindi nakasagot si BZ para tumulong sa Turtle. Parang dun pa lang nahirapan na. Let's check out the post-game stats here. This is an average length game, 13 minutes, 23 seconds. And of course, Evos SG, oh my, what? I've never seen the blue bars go that fast. What?
Grabe! Parang hindi naglaro ng MLBB yung Nightmare Esports. Well, considering the kill score, no, yung kill line natin na 3-13, it's not that Nightmare Esports did not play the game. They cannot play the game.
Yeah.
Again, just because of sheer hero matchups, they picked the Ling into a Kufra, a Harith, and an Eve. So, well, actually, yung Eve, okay lang. Pero yun nga, yung Kufra and yung Harith. So, parang sinet up nila sarili nila na, okay, yung early game natin, it's conditional, but we need to make it work. Conflicting yun. Yung you need to make it work, pero conditional. So, nahirapan si Nightmare Esports kasi they needed to clear a lot of conditions here for their side, while Evos SG, what they did is just constantly farm.
Binibigyan lang nila ng space dito si Potato para makakuha agad ng farm. And kita mo naman, Turtle and Lords hindi nakahanap ng momentum yung Nightmare Esports. Kahit ng early game pa lang sumasama agad si Aldo sa mga skirmishes. And also given the fact na laging nasa position ka agad si Kufra habang nagpa-farm dito si Harith.
Here's an interesting stat, boys. Sandbag, most damage taken. Yung core pa ng Evos SG.
Yeah.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, this is because of how he uses Chase Fate, di ba?
Yeah.
Tatargetin niya, tapos syempre, lilipad siya, di ba? Ang tinatawag ng tropa natin na si Rabluna na namamagang kikiam. Well, I'm not sure if that's a sound, but you know, just he's coming in.
Bakit
and then,
gano'n yung kikiam?
I don't know. Pagkalapag niya, saka siya uultihin. Kaya ang dami niya sinasalon damage.
Yeah, and it even came to a point na hindi nga nag-sustain item yung Eve kasi alam niya, okay guys, lahat sila focus kay Nightmare Esports. First item, Necklace of Durance. Second item, Ice Queen 1. Okay, I need to slow down the heroes of Nightmare Esports kasi ang trabaho ko is protektahan si Aldous during the whole time na nilalabanan si Potato. He soaked up 33% of the whole damage output of Nightmare Esports, and that allows Harith to fight even more.
Yeah. So again, siya ang naging MVP. So parang sabi niya dun sa kuya niya na si Potato, Pokemon, our MVP, 4, 1, and 3. Again, the magnet, the threat magnet. He reaped the benefits of how Potato played.
Yeah, and again, it's not because of Nightmare Esports' fault. It's a little bit of draft issues and soft commitment on their part. Kasi ginawa naman nila tama naman yung selection of yung objective nila kasi they can't do anything against the glue, literally on the top lane. Ang gagawin ng glue, gagamitin sila ng ulti, tas kukulitin sila doon, clear yung minion wave. And yun nga, sabi ko nga kanina, tama yung lane selection. They prioritized chasing down the Harith kasi hindi rin naman pwede yung Aldo kasi nga ang daming protection doon. But Pokemon was just playing around with the heroes, not because he is a god, diba? Or he's the better player. It's just, they can't kill Harith. Diba?
Mobility rin kasi. Kumbaga,
Exactly.
sinong huhuli sa Harith?
Diba? Benedetta ka, Link ka, pag ginamit yung Electro Final Blow, isang dash lang yun. Pag ginamit yung Tempest of Blades, isang dash lang yun. Ilang dash ba yung sa Zaman Force? Unlimited yun. So there's no real way for Nightmare Esports to actually take down the Harith. Again, soft commitment on their part.
Pati sinubukan din nilang kontrolin din naman si Harith. Kaso, hindi enough yung damage. Hindi sila nakaka-secure ng kill Kumbaga, okay, magde-delegate ka ng mga hero sa lane ni Pokemon tapos hindi mo pa makukuha. So parang sayang, nagkakaroon ng opportunity dito yung Evos SG na mag-farm uncontested. So kaya nagkaroon ng snowball factor dun sa side ng Evos SG. Hanggat hindi na nakailanan, hanggat hindi na nakapag-farm dito si Link, na pick off siya ng pick off, hindi na enough yung damage mid-game today.
Yeah, it's a concept of trade-off. If you must use resources, make sure those resources will be worth it. Kasi again, kapag ginamit yung Tempest of Blades, kapag ginamit yung Electro Final Blow, if you could not take down the Harit, might as well put it somewhere else na alam mong gagana. But then again, they had no choice. It was the only lane that they could have gotten something out of. If that is the case, put everything on it. Kasi at least it's a trade.
Yeah. Speaking of, like, makikita mo dito na parang liyamado nga talaga si Nightmare Esports. Economy pa lang.
Yeah.
Diba? Top lane, what was that? That was an Alice versus a glue.
Yeah.
Yung glue, wala naman pa yun
Wala. Actually, silang dalawa. Wala silang gagawin sa lane na yun. Parang batuan na skill. Okay, sige, clear mo yung minion ko, clear ko minion ko. Ay, clear ko minion mo. Tapos, rotate to mid. Pareha sila ganun yung nasa isip. Kasi bakit? Ang bibilis mag-clear ng mga heroes nila. So again, there was literally nothing to do in the top lane.
Yeah. So, parang yun nga, si Nightmare Esports, it took them a while to figure that out. And when they did, may gamit na si Pokemon. Tapos nung trinay nila sagutin, lamado pa si BZ.
Yeah.
So parang ang naging tunay na dead lane para sa Nightmare Esports ay yung bottom lane nila.
Yep.
Tapos wala na sila magawa. It was too late. And they tried thrice even. Di ba pinapadala nila si Linlix.
Yeah.
Parang, sige, Tempest of Blades ako dito. Tapos wala rin.
Oo. Tapos yung ginawa nila, okay guys, stay pa tayo. Doon tayo sa may top lane. Win 1v1 ni Pokemon si BZ. Kasi it was too late already. It came to a point na kaya na i-sustain ni Pokemon yung lane mag-isa. Actually, weirdly enough, Potato was the first one to go to the top lane. Hindi pa nga siya level 4 noon. Sinubukan niyang pagsasapak-sapakin yung Lunox. Ewan ko kung bakit niya ginawa yun. Siguro battery siya sa Lunox ng kabila, di ba?
Pokemon things. Potato things. I don't know.
May green naman siya doon at that time, yung sa may top lane. Pero sabi niya, hindi guys, pressure ako. Di ba? At least, may trade. Kasi why? Even though he died, he's an Aldous. He's a late game hero, di ba? And the win condition for them is to delay the game up to the point na yung dalawang late game heroes mo mag-active because the other lineup doesn't push. So nung nag-rotate siya sa may top lane, 3 heroes were there. It was okay for Nightmare Esports. It was not okay for BZ. Kasi it's a 1v1 situation, the Harit and the Benedetta. Who favors better? It's the Harit.
Yeah. In the long run, talagang Evos SG was dictating the pace and was saying, okay, Nightmare, ito yung mga mistakes na pwede nyo gawin, ha? Either way, ginawa nyo o hindi, talo kayo.
Yeah.
Kasi plinano namin to. That's Evos SG's style here, and that's what allowed them to take game number 1. Let's talk about game number 2, potentially the last one. This is match point. Kung hindi makabawi ang Nightmare Esports dito, let's talk about that now. TDZ, Puera Atlas, ano pa pwedeng gawin ng Nightmare Esports?
Well, I tingin ko hindi naman siya hindi nila kailangan magkaroon ng tank. Pero mas maganda sana kung magkaroon sila ng Atlas. Mas maganda sana para makita lang. Pero well, but kidding aside,
Yes.
ang ginagawa ng Nightmare dito kasi yung kumbaga hindi nila either hindi nila alam, nakalimutan nila kung ano yung strength ng draft composition nila, which is go to the back, take down Eve, which is kahit hindi naman priority, sabi mo nga kanina na hindi na nga siya nag-defensive item, at least maghanap ka ng isa pang control na
At least
malakas
yung Eve
kayo.
kaya mong patayin.
Oo.
Diba? Yung Harit hindi.
Kasi hindi nila napatay eh. Hindi
Yeah.
nila nagawa.
106 si paring girl.
Si parang girl.
106! So tama, I guess. I agree with you. Tol, I agree with you. Not with the Atlas, but with the fact na sa draft pa lang nawala sila ng focus.
Oh, dapat alam mo na yung kumbaga, okay guys, ito yung draft natin ha. Midnight, Deo, ito yung gagawin mo.
Oo.
Kaso sa sobrang daming nangyayari, sa sobrang control ng Evos SG yung laro, nahihirapan na din yung Nightmare na mag-adjust when it comes to early game to late game.
Nalito si Coach Kimi.
Oh,
Kami, sorry. Na-confuse si Coach Kami. So I guess, hopefully this game too might be a nice way to reset. It might be a chance for them to get back. Here we go. Game number 2, Evos SG on the play. Nightmare. Ang sasagot silang may 2 picks. Banned out by Evos SG is that Diggy, that's Selena, while Jawhead goes for Nightmare. Worth it pa ba dito gawin prayo ang Aldous? Or parang hiyahan na natin?
I think so. You need to ban out the Aldous for Nightmare Esports. Then what they can do is pick it up on the third pick if they see weak heroes. Kasi kunwari si Nightmare Esports for some reason Joe Lunox easy Aldous.
mas madali talaga. Mas makakahuli ka agad.
Well,
Pero depende rin kasi kung sino yung magiging first pick Aldous, posible, pwede. Kaso mas madali kasi ma-counter.
Huwag naman first pick Aldous.
First phase. Siguro, yan, mga second to third, kapag meron ka ng isang sustainable or at least secured support na pwede mong i-first pick dito sa side ng NM.
Sobrang
okay
balagbag
pa rin,
mo pag nag-first pick Aldous.
Sobrang tapang mo nun.
Si Blacklist mo pag nag-first pick Aldous, grabe yun.
Ginawa nun.
Didn't adjust, no?
Di ba? First phase.
First phase lang.
First
third
phase.
pick, third
Yung
pick.
first pick, pag ginawa mo yun, sobrang balagbag.
Yung 1 and 2 or yung 1 lang.
Yung one lang.
Grabe yun.
Nako.
Pag tinanggal yung link.
Too much.
Respect para sa side ng Evos SG. Even though yung performance ng Link previously wasn't that good,
Yeah.
syempre it's still a Ling. Nakikita natin yung mobility and the strength na when it comes to split pushing ng Ling. And NM naman, ang Nightmare naman ang sasagot dito, removing the Jawhead and the Estes sa side ng Evos SG.
Feeling ko all in na eh. Dito pa lang masabi natin kung nag-gets na ni Nightmare eh. Kung tatanggalin nila yung SS dito, tanggalin na rin nila yung Aldous.
Yeah. If they really want to play against the Aldous, might as well
Stay around,
don't
no?
ban Benedetta as well. Kasi at the very least, ay actually, parang mas masama yun.
Ano? Bene open?
Binigay yung Benedetta. Ay!
Open Bene, Open Aldous.
Okay, sige, magbe-Benedetta sila,
Bene na yan.
Evos SG. Then, ang sagot ni Nightmare is either Cho Lunox or Glue... Ay, hindi. Pakito Kufra?
Pwede mag-popol yung Evos dito.
Ay, oo. Hindi. This is a Benedetta. I don't think they will first pick Popol here.
Yeah, Benedetta first and then maybe kung umikot pa.
So yung Nightmare may chance makapag-popol just in case. Oh!
Evening girl. Di parang girl.
Oo.
Parang girl. Wow. Immortal from game 1. Yung buhay niya pwede pa dito. Ayan.
Umulit na. Again,
Pag meron siyang 5-0 dito, andin ang game 1.
Extra life yun.
one more chance. Pero isa pa sa mga highly contested or highly picks, favorite picks ng mga teams natin ngayon, even though mga international Eve, again, the control when it comes to the team fight and also yung early game niya na pag-wave ng clear. But NM Nightmare, there's a Benedetta.
Benedetta Lunox.
Tama na. Tama na kuya Pokemon.
Kami
na to.
Stop it now!
I don't like this. Well, the Benedetta is kind of normal when you see Eve first pick. But the Harith, yes, it's good. But it could have been better if they just picked up the Lunox. Kasi now you give Lunox to Evos SG.
And then mabubugbog ni Harit early.
Yes, bugbog si Harith and you don't have the option of running and well, hindi naman mag-aalis to kasi diba, may Benedetta na. Pero if they ever had that option, wala rin kasi may Lunox si Evos SG. Now, Evos SG can actually play the Lunox Joe or the Lunox Kufra in this space. Or baka Lunox plus jungle.
There's a Lunox. So bubugin niya yung Harit and the
Lunox.
glue.
Nako. Okay, wag lang magpapakuha ng stocks dito si Harith at kahit si Benedetta. Isa sa mga gandang counters, especially against the highly mobile na teams or rather players or heroes rather is Glue.
Yeah.
Pero makikita
Yung
natin
DC
when it comes to pwede rin naman. Pero when it comes to isolating, kasi yun yung isa sa mga role ng Glue eh. You can isolate. You're forcing your enemy team na wag mong atakein to. Kasi pag ako inatake mo, masasaktan din yung lugi.
Yep.
Baga parang ito yung chance na hinihintay nila. And with the burst capability sa first two mages ng Evos SG, maganda ang early game to mid game kagad ng Evos SG dito. Pero sagot din naman ng Nightmare, okay, sige, tapatan tayo ng mage, tapatan tayo ng magic damage, Kagura magiging sagot nila.
Yeah, it's actually a decent answer against the Eve, the Lunox, and the Glue for one reason that he can get out whatever happens, and at the same time, it's a team fight. It's a team fighting hero that supports the Benedetta and Harith. Now, the problem of Evos SG is the Kufra is removed. Tinanggal na yung option na yun away from them. Jungler will be beneficial to Nightmare Esports kasi sila first pick na second phase. Evos SG, their options here are either the Hayabusa or the YSS.
To be given to Potato.
Yeah.
Interesting. Or maybe, wala. Aldous na lang din.
Mas maganda rin. Well, gaya din yung
Feeling ko pag deep in yung Aldous.
makukuha talaga yung Aldous.
Oo.
Pero ang Evos SG or rather ang Nightmare, pwede rin silang makakuha kagad ng yung mga early pickoffs eh. Kapag nakakuha lang ng magandang setup dito si Kagura, again with the Yin Yang overturn, magkakos agad ng panic yan eh. Kailangan mong umalis dun sa tali ng Yin Yang overturn. At yun yung pwedeng gawing opportunity dito ng Nightmare Esports to go in, again slow down enemies with the Zaman Force, again, Electo Final Blow on top of that, isa rin sa mga masasakit. So, more on positioning. ang pwedeng i-punish dito sa side ng Nightmare Esports up against Evos SG kasi kapag numanding ka dun sa mga spot na yon, it is difficult to get away from those combos.
I honestly like Grok here for you.
As a tank,
Yeah.
Minyo JPL.
Oo.
Yeah. Well, I think kung unahin ng Nightmare dito yung core nila, mas lalo natin makita kung magandang Angrak.
Yeah. Kasi ang kailangan gawin ni Evos SG against all these three heroes of Nightmare Esports is just completely outmaneuver them on the early game.
Backs
Kailangan
out,
kailangan
lahat.
nila, backs out and at the same time just clear the entire minion wave. You don't need to be contesting these heroes. You need to move around the map.
Force them to answer your movements.
Yeah.
Kasi kapag clear mo wave, pwede ka nang gumalaw.
Yep.
And I guess, yeah, great wave clear from Evos SG so far. Let's see kung ano yung sagot ng Nightmare. They have their fourth pick here.
Ranger.
Una sila, yeah, core ba to or tank? Core ba to or
It's
tank?
either Granger or Lancelot for Nightmare. It's those two heroes can play well with the Harriet. They don't need to be you don't need to be concerned with your early game.
Post five
okay.
muna.
Wait. Baka mag-Aldous last pick United.
Kailangan nila ng sobrang late game hero for Nightmare.
I like the
Esports.
Grok here, honestly, for you.
Yeah.
Aldous, maganda para sa Nightmare. Meron silang
Meron sila Angela.
Na pwedeng mag-on agad ng power spike kahit wala pa gaanong item. And also punishment since the rotation of sa Benedetta. Lamang na lamang dito ang laning phase kung sakali magiging Aldous ang last pick ng Nightmare.
I would say
Evos can
either.
steal it still.
Yeah, pwede mag-Rafaela Granger tong Evos SG. Rafaela Granger or Grok Lance?
But we're talking about Potato.
Yeah, marksman talaga. Why?
Ready na sila para sa
yung
Aldous.
favorite nila!
Sige, labas mo.
Labas mo yung Aldous!
Yung favorite nila, yung YSS Kaja!
Patingin ng Aldous.
For some reason, ito sa PhD, hindi natin ginagawa ito
Hindi
dito.
natin ginagawa
yung
yan.
YSS Kaja. Kasi sabihin sa'yo ng Kaja, pare walang burst. Pero sa ibang bansa, favorite nila yan.
Favorite yan.
So, Jungle Benedetta.
Nag-uso sa
Oo.
YSS.
Well, maganda yung magiging mas maganda yung magiging pattern ng flow rather ng Nightmare Esports when it comes to team fights. Again, nakakita na tayo ng dragon na lumilipad na merong anghel sa likod. Additional pakpak.
Tapos,
may glue pa.
Kakapitan ng glue.
Oo.
Kakabitan ng glue. At
Kakanta
ano
tayo
yan,
mamaya, guys.
makikipagsalpukan gaming yan. Kumbaga parang kung merong ube, ito yung papalag sa ube. Kailangan mo pumasok agad sa pinakalig. Penetrate the main
Anong
core.
strategy to?
Ano yan?
Kala ko keso, parang ubit keso.
Pwede. Pwede ring ano bang napasarap sa halo-halo.
Si
Ube.
tawag dito, si Aldous, namamagang kikiam.
Oh.
Si Ube, si Blacklist.
Oo.
Yung Angela Yuso, ang tawag doon.
Puto mo ko guys, easy lang.
Kikiam na may
Si Angela parang ice cream, pwedeng ice cream.
Ice
Kasi
cream.
nakapatong ka, di ba?
meron din siyang skin na may ice cream siyang hawak.
Icing on top.
Icing na may kikiam.
IoT.
Ay,
Pero
icing na
huwag
may
mong babasahin, IoT lang. Huwag mong babasahin.
Basta, wait lang, pasok na tayo mapa. Wait lang, delikado itong nangyayari dito. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 2, this is match point.
Tol, ready ka na ba?
May isip natin yung sagot kung anong tawag dito sa combo ng Nightmare. Pero, very unorthodox siya. I think they really could have done better for that last pick. Here we go, they're fighting for, well, relatively speaking, this is maybe a non-bearing matchup. They'll still have a chance tomorrow. But, here we go. Could be the last one. Evos SG showing us their trademark. Kaja and YSS to end it. Napakabilis wala silang scaling. Almost.
Yeah, actually, both. Si Nightmare, meron siya late game because of Nakagura and Harriet. And si Evos SG,
Wala.
YSS, and Lunox.
They live for the mid game.
Yeah, but the thing is, these two lineups, they actually scale at the same time. So parang wala lang. Pagdating ng mid game, you're already at the maximum
Yun na yun.
maximum peak.
Yeah. Pagalingan na lang mag-MLBB at
Pagaling
that point.
mag-MLBB. Wala nang analysis nun. Pagandaan lang ng set. Diba? Kung sinong unang nagkamali, sino lumabang.
But at that point, I think kit complexity, lamang ang Evos SG. Kasi matik -1 sila eh.
Yeah, meron silang Kaja.
Oo.
But at the same time, I would say, ease of parang yung mas madaling lineup, Evos SG. Pero in terms of technical prowess, it's Nightmare Esports.
So, kailangan galingan talaga ng Nightmare.
Oo, kailangan galingan ng Nightmare. Kasi ang daming ways ng Nightmare Esports to actually engage. Pwede nilang i-bait tong Yuzo Angela against the Kaja to see a perfect opening against the YSS. Yun naman yung naging, yung naging trend before na kapag may YSS, ang trabaho ni Yuzo is tignan lahat ng heroes, digita niya si YSS para makapag-set up ng team fight. So, ang issue ng Evos SG is they need to start the fight first before Nightmare Esports gets going.
Yeah. Yep. Pati yung ano dito, yung fact na ang daming pang disjoint ng Evos SG dito when it comes to Nightmare Esports. So, they need to take care of Linlix every single time. Kasi si Linlix, Benedetta itself, mahilig siya sumulubsob.
Yeah.
At ang dami nilang way para makakuha o mapunish yung pagiging aggressive dito ni Linlix.
Grabe naman yung terminolohiya mo.
Oh, sa lubsob. Parang
Ano ba yung sabihin? Di ba nadapa yun?
oh, nadapa na sa lubsob.
Basta yung basta...
Yung sa lubsob kasi pag tumatakbo ka.
Alam mo kasi, pag sumalubsob,
may buwelo.
ulo.
Oo, parang mali
Pwede
pa siya
naman.
nun eh. Parang napasama pa siya nun eh. Pero, up to her eh. Up to him.
Yun yung alam mo ibig sabihin na sumalubsob, ulo. Pero let's address the elephant in the room. AG's on Harry.
Interesting. Ibig sabihin, gusto niya mag-overextend, gusto niya makipaglaban, gusto niya balagbagan agad.
It tells us na hindi siya yung sasaliban ni Angela. Si Yuzong talaga or yung Benedetta.
Yep. Pati naka-double execute sila eh. Kumbaga, kailangan lang nila ng additional protection. Since wala silang tank, meron silang support, yes, but which is only good for only one hero. Pero pag mayroon ka Aegis, at least dalawa ang pwede mo protektahan.
Yep, and looks like BZ wants to start the sub. Zaman Force, linapag na nga. Evos, Pokemon, medyo mababa ang buhay. Masastan siya dito ni Achilles First Blood. Kinuha dito ng Nightmare Esports, papasok. Heartguard, Linlix, medyo huli na yata. Pero mukhang may dive, naghahanap sa likod. Ay, naku, wala makaka-uwi si JPL.
Kakaano lang natin, kakadiscuss lang natin ng Aegis. Ganda ng bait na ginawa ni BC. And actually, di natin nakita yung si Pokemon. Huwag kang mag-alala Pokemon, di namin nakita yun. Yung hindi tumama yung skill nila sa Crunch kay Harit. But yeah, again, Nightmare Esports, ang kailangan nila dito is sustain. Kasi yung damage output nila sa teamfight, it's not based on a single spell. Although si Harit, yung Zaman Force, very critical for Nightmare Esports. The thing is, meron silang Benedetta, meron silang Kagura, and meron din silang Yuzong. So they can fight all day.
Yeah. Mas maganda. So yun nga yung masabi nating kapag pagalingan mag-MLBB, lamang sila dyan. Now, Black Dragon form, well, white and red dragon.
Ganda skin na yun,
Jasmine. Yeah, it is.
Yan yung collector eh.
It's a collector. It's worth like 6 or 7k Dias. But, kung manalo kayo doon sa ating giveaway na may QR code, wala yan.
4 billion.
Bigyan nyo pa yung mga tropa nyo.
Oo, lahat kayo.
Tagi-isa.
Alam mo yung pag nakumulat skin, magugulat ka. Meron pa.
Wait lang dito. Si Soul nahila palikod. Si Achilles. Naghahanap sila. Nope. Oh! But Soul finally gets it. Down he goes. Pero may trade. Linlix gets one. Potato. Gonna get him back. Real revelation. Girl gets it. And finally, Evos SG nakalamang dito. Converting into a turtle. So Soul hindi na makalaban.
Natuwa si Linlix. Kala niya showtime na siya. Hindi niya nakita yung Kaja ni JPL. BZ.
Zaman Force in. There's the Order of Brilliance. Naku po. Mukhang stolen turtle ito. Pokemon, reset lang.
Reset lang. Delikado. Wala silang wala si Linlix sa area, so kailangan nilang i-reset kasi nandun na nakapwesto rin si Potato. But with that, Evos SG ang makakuha ng turtle. So again, nakita natin yung impact kung paano kinontrol ng Evos SG yung drafting nila. With the last pick Kaja, ang dami mong pwedeng i-punish. Yes, si Jasmine kung siya yung magiging main target ng Angela ni Achilles to protect, si Linlix magiging open. So tingin ko talaga magiging priority dito is Linlix over Jasmine. Pero pwede rin naman nilang gamitin yun kapag naging, well, it's actually situational kung tutuusin. Pero mas magiging priority dito si Linlix. Kasi hindi mo pwedeng i-divine judgment yung dragon form na Jasmine eh. So, ang ginagawa ng Evos SG, okay, tayong lamang hindi makakagalaw ang Nightmare Esports, especially Linlix, o hindi siya pwedeng sumalubsob kagad or maging play aggressively. And we can punish it every single time.
Pag ano ka talaga, no? Pag taga-Evos ka, taong objective ka.
Tao objective.
Si Potato, promise. Laging tore.
Parang si Mercy kanina.
Oo, hindi ko alam kung anong pinapakain or tinuturo sa Evos. No? Parang yung mga jungler nila, yung mga dumadaang jungler sa kanila, laging tore yung kalaban. Parang kayo nakikipaglaban sa hero.
Feeling ko ano yun eh. Meron silang monthly alignment meeting. Anong priority mo? Objectives po. Wait lang, busy. Take it down by Pokemon. Grabe naman, mabigla. Magjo-joke muna ako tapos hindi ako pinayagan. Sosol.
Tingnan mo siya.
Ayan na naman. Si Potato.
Trabaho lang.
Trabaho lang. Taong objective. What?
Object.
Si Potato, man.
Sinakyan.
May Divine Judgment. Usually kapag may Divine Judgment, jungler ka, magka-call ka, oh guys, gamitin natin yung Divine Judgment. Si Evos SG, yung ginagawa, yung Divine Judgment, nilalagay sa ibang part ng mapa for added pressure, which is nice, kasi alam nila yung company nila taong objective.
Yan naman, nakaisa sa top lane. Tama! Parang hindi siya hinihila para makapatay. Hinihila para makalayo. Real revelation here put down by Girl. And now Jasmine, half dragon na lang siya. Pinasabog ni Girl. Tinapos na rin. Potato gets the kill. And right now Linlix coming in. Heartguard, elect the final blow. Out! Sabi nila, Nightmare, back muna tayo guys. Masyado na to. Too much. Let's secure our purple. And so far, Evos SG, maganda simula ng Nightmare Esports, pero naki-Evos SG pa rin ang bola.
Depende sa pupunta yung YSS. Feeling ko next niyan, top ulit.
Tore.
Iikot yan.
Grabe naman. Ayan.
Ganda ng ikot niya, ganda ng farming pattern. From turtle, to orange, to purple. Then pinakli niya na yung top para either mid or top siya. Napakalupit.
Kahit saan ito purple.
Beautiful.
Tapos babalik siya doon. Nako, ang dami ang galing. Pathing on point.
Oo, yan yung farming pattern. No? Sa mga gustong, mga nagtatanong sa atin, no? Paano gumaling ng jungler, gayahin nyo si Potato. Taong objective and ang ganda ng pathing ng jungler.
Si Potato at si Persik. Galing.
Pero ang Evos, sila ngayon sumasalakay. Nahuli nila si Jasmine for the next 14, pero mukhang mag-e-engage din ang Nightmare Esports.
Linlix and the Soso trying their best to clear the wave. And again, si Isol dito, like looking at his numbers, 1-1 and 4, naka-average. I'm sure he says, okay items, there you go. Just picked up the Oracle. Potato na naman! Highlights! Highlights! TikTokin nyo to, highlights! Turret. Ba yan?
Alam mo yung, di ba, pinatay si Jasmine sa mid, alam niya di siya makaka-push, hindi niya kailangan sumama doon. Clear niya yung mid, hindi siya nag-push na mid kasi alam niya, pupunta yung mga tao doon. Bumaba siya, binasag niya yung Tore. Ayun na naman, look at where Potato is. Taong objective, ladies and gentlemen.
Tore lang. Tore only, no personality.
Tore only.
Oo. Men, si Potato, siya yung tropa mo na, men, gusto mo lumabas? May Tore pa dyan. Wala. Okay lang, never mind. Wag na.
Siya yung jungler, nag-iisang jungler sa buong mundo na, guys, kaya niya na yan, dito ako sa Tore.
Bahala.
May hero ba dyan? Ayoko dyan.
may hero ba dyan? Sige, kayo na bahala dyan. Guys, dito sa lane ko may hero ba? Ay, may Tore, sige dito ako.
Kung saan may Torre, doon siya palagi.
May dalawang hero tsaka Tore, sige na nga. Parang
Pag-iisip ko siya, ano yung meme na pipindutin? Dalawang Torre ba? Dalawang hero ba o isang Torre?
Pinagpapawisan pa, Kunwari, may free kill sa mid, dalawang heroes kasi sobrang laki ng lead niya. Tapos may Tore sa baba, dito sa baba.
Wait lang, hinila si Linlix! Wala nang sagot yung Heartguard sa mukha ba naman ginawa ni JPL. And yes, I will allow you to finish your joke.
Hindi, teka, natawa ako sinabi. Saan mo ba gagawin sa yung Divine Judgment? Di ba dapat sa payon? Hila, bakit sa mukha?
Wala, kasi parang yung salubsob ni Tads. Ganun.
Oo nga naman kasi, may point. May point naman kasi. Kasi mga salubsob siya, mauuna taga-ulo.
Tama nga naman.
Oo naman.
Ano ba yun? Ring of Order.
Ring of Order.
Ring of Order.
Pag nag-Ring of Order, hindi. Ano yung bumps?
Lightning bombs.
Pag nag-lightning bombs kasi si Kajo, di ba ulo-ulo niya?
Oo nga naman.
Guys, tingnan niyo nasa si Potato.
Di ba?
Nakuha yung top, nasa lord na siya kanina pa.
Si Potato allergic sa heroes.
Oo, men. Ano siya? Ano lang, puro objective lang. Yung nakikita niya, objective lang.
Ito yung pinagkaiba nila sa Evos Legends. Si Perzik nag-o-objective kung nasan yung mga heroes. Yun yung yun yung strategy nila.
Si Perzik nakikipag 1v1 pa
kasi squeeze sila. Ito hindi, allergic sa hero, bahala kayo dyan. Ako ang explain na jungler.
Men, si Potato, ang gagawin niya na ng hero damage, or Mountain Shocker. That's it.
Tapos traceless pag may tinamaan.
Pero palayo.
Uy, may tinamaan akong hero.
Wow. Here's an unenhanced lord, ladies and gentlemen. Napakabilis.
Si Linlix.
Grabe naman. Kinulang pa ng dash in si Linlix. Hindi na sinagot ng Heartguard sabi ni Akiris. Sorry, ang bilis masyado. Now, back out. Jasmine, medyo delikado. Nakapag-heal siya. Half dragon form right now. Bottom lane inhibitor taken down. BZ tinitingnan dito ni Achilles. Soso blasted from the back lines ni Pokemon. And si Pokemon babawian dito ni BZ. And there's the Heartguard. Summon force in. Dash in, dash out, dash in, dash out. May bawi ba dito si Jasmine? Wala! Napasabog siya dito ni Potato. Finally, napatay ang core ng Evos SG. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just a matter of time. Linlix holding on for dear life. Nakapatay ng dalawa doon.
Pero si Soul.
JPL, ayoko na. Ako na, sinabihan ni Potato. Sabi ni Potato, JPL, amin na yung cellphone mo.
Kulang. Wait lang. Kaya pang dumpensa na Nightmare dito. There's not enough damage between the tank and the mage. 4 and 5 to. Kulang.
By the way, yung buong sequence na yun.
Sandali lang. Hindi, na-stun pa rin siya sa pinakagilid. Hindi enough yung layo ng Rush Umbrella Flea.
Men, legit, si Potato, pagkakuha nung third sa bottom lane, di ba tinadive ng Evos SG yung mga heroes? Siya naglalakad lang. Ayaw pumanat ng hero. Sabi niya, Tori tayo, guys. Tori ako.
Tori only, please.
Pero nung nakita niya, uy, showtime na ako. Pwede na.
Eto na.
Sabi
Eto
ko,
na, it's
uy,
time.
nakapatay siya. Parang labag pa sa looban niya. Parang base lang sabi.
Sabi. Tapos si JPL, diba namatay si YSS, kinuha ni Potato yung cellphone ni JPL. Amin na ako hampas. Imagine mo yung Kaja na nakatank item, tinitira yung Torre.
Turret lock. Pero back to the action here. This is great effort from Nightmare Esports actually.
Yeah.
To have cleared that and to have forced Evos SG to overextend para makabawi. And looking at the gold, syempre, as funny as it is, totoo naman malakas si Potato.
The man of the
Pero
hour.
I saw what you noticed. Si girl.
Oo, ang taas. Ang taas ng girl ng ang taas ng girl ng gold.
Ang taas ng girl.
Ang taas ng gold ng girl.
Hindi siya namamatay pa rin, man.
Anyway,
301, 311.
pero
11.
kailangan ko i-comment si JPL, men. Yung
Ah.
problema kasi pag Benedetta kagad sa kanya, pag nag-elect to final blow, kita yung ulti. Pag ulti ni Benedetta, hindi niya in-expect na hila kagad siya. Kasi ini-spam ni Kaja yung pindot. Tinabihan niya yung elect to final blow, men. Sabi ni Benedetta, pwede pala yun.
Hindi pa ako nakakaaling. Nakakalayo eh. Hindi pa ako nakakalayo eh.
First time niya daw mahila pagka-elect to final blow niya. Kasi usually, di ba, pag nag-elect to final blow ka, naka-ready na yung second skill.
Yeah.
Problem is, ano mas mabilis? Yung bitaw mo, yung pindot ni Kaja na
Exactly. Pero right now, may laban na naman. Si BZ, inuna na
Si
dito.
Potato!
Tinamaan ng Divine Judgment and into the back lines. May trade Pokemon taken down by Jasmine. Pero ngayon, si Jasmine naman. Oh, si Potato, medyo mangyak-ngyak. Bakit ako pumatay ng hero, guys?
Mali yata yun.
Hindi yata yun.
Nadedemonyo si Potato, sabi ni JPL, oy, habulin mo yung Benedetta. Ayoko!
Ito na. He was born for this, ladies and gentlemen. Tatakin nyo na lang yung
Tore!
One
Tore!
more! There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Evos SG sweeps Nightmare Esports.
Ang lala ni Potato, Ben. Di ba nangyayari yung clash na yun? Namatay si Harit. Galing siya mid, nagpupush siya ng minion wave. Tapos, napuwersa siyang lumabas, guys naman eh.
Teka lang. Ito, sabi nila, ay, ano, may Tore. Sige, may wave. Sige na nga.
Sige, ganado ako dyan.
Traceless siya paloob.
Ang lala ni Potato.
Pero maganda eh. It works, ladies and gentlemen.
Taong objective.
Objectives. Iba yung flavor. Parang same yung turo, pero iba yung pag-absorb. Ni Fursic at saka ni Potato. Congratulations, Evos SG. Objective lang. Closing up this series in a sweep. Nightmare Esports, GG well played. Napakaganda ng ipinakita nila sa pag-adjust. Pero parang si Jasmine, gets ko to eh. The last time we saw, I remember a Yuzhong na naka-execute and killing spree was from M2. Tapos tatlo pa yung execute nila nun. I think si Bren Esports yata ang gumawa nun. But here didn't work so well. It was just too much.
Yeah, you don't dominate the side lanes as much as before, no? Kasi hindi na ito yung lumang Yuzong na 2 seconds lang yung gap ng
6
first
months
skill niya,
ago.
di ba? Yung lumang Yuzong, yung OP na Yuzong. And at the same time,
Picture muna tayo. 3, 2, 1. Alright, there you go.
Tsaka walang added value kasi yung Yuzong on that specific matchup. Although na-mention natin kanina no, na may trabaho siya.
For Potato.
Yeah, for Potato. But the thing is, any other explainers could have done it. And at the same time, they would have provided more lane presence. Kasi ang nangyayari dito kay Jasmine, isang hila lang siya. Diba? Walang walang side lane threat.
Aantayin lang nila na matapos yung ult. Tapos
Yeah.
hila pa rin, patay ka pa rin.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Jasmine, speaking of that Yuzhong, nakita niyo magandang skin. When it does come back around during those party box events, you can claim him with your 4 million dayas. Screen cap nyo lang to, tapos kanyo yung QR code for a chance to win. All you gotta do is follow the instructions and of course, cheer for your team. I know as a fan of the Lao, as a fan of Nightmare Sports, medyo heartbreaking to matchup na to. Pero, let's celebrate pa rin. Kung Team Philippines ka, XN Blacklist, 8-0, and Evos SG here, nag-sweep sila. And of course, may natutunan tayong bago na way para laruin ang usage.
Yeah.
Tamang
Objective lang. Pero tingin ko merong ang ina-expect ko kasi kanina yung Yuzong is magiging fighter with the Festival of Blood. Baga parang hindi kaya naging risky yun na wala silang main tank talaga or at least taga-absorb ng damage.
Honestly, I actually want to see a different approach from Nightmare Esports. I even thought of the Basha. Para may additional protection sila. Kasi if you think about the heroes of Evos SG, the way they deal with the backshot is they all in, commit resources against the hero. So kahit si Kaja mahihirapan kasi pag hinila ni Kaja, then suddenly all the other cores on the side of Nightmare, they're online, they're available.
Looking at these stats, again, the red bars seem to just go one direction. 13 minutes, 18 seconds. Of course, Evos SG takes this one 18-8. Hindi pa rin namatay. Namatay na pala.
Namatay.
Once!
Once.
Bigyan natin isa.
Once.
Sabi ni girl.
Di ba last game, 1 death din? O
0-0.
0 death si girl.
Wala. Medyo mahirap din kasi talaga ang labanan yung Evos SG pagdating sa 5v5 engagements. Kasi, again, clear naman natin kanina that the way for Nightmare Esports to win team fights is if the team fights were initiated by them. But the problem was, they waited every single time Evos SG pushed, and nakakahanap lagi ng opportunity si JPL to use the Divine Judgment para ma-1 sila kaagad. And kapag nangyari yun, kapag na-1 sila,
Wala na.
it opens up two things. Yung push ng apat na nagpapakita doon sa tower na yun, tapos si Potato sa kabilang side ng mapa.
Or kung saan man si Potato.
Kung nasaan man siya.
Potato things.
Diba? Kahit sabihin natin naharangan siya ni Harith, Harith cannot deal with the Yusun Shin alone kasi ang gawin lang ni Yusun Shin, labas na.
Traceless ng paalis. Tapos kailangan ng kung sakaling huhabol ka, excuse me, gamitan kanya ng passive. So, lalong delikado sa side ng Harith.
Tinan mo si Potato. 61,000, lahat yan Tore. Karamihan Tore, I guess.
No, tingnan mo, 905. This is the identity of Evos, the Evos franchise, no? Pili ko masarap mag-Evos. Tore lang ang iniintindi ni Potato. It leads to economic disparity, and in turn, it leads to you snowballing hard. Kasi yung kalaban mo, walang ma-farm na resources, lumalaki yung gold ng jungle nyo, lumalaki lead ng gold. So essentially, kapag nagkaroon ka na ng items for you to fight, pag tinira mo yung hero ng kalaban, parang walang farm to Diba? So dun nang gagaling yung lead ng Evos lagi, all the time. It's not because they win fights constantly, but it's because they have more resources.
Yeah, and looking at the forgotten one, let's talk about girl here. 14 assists. Pero para sa akin, tunay na forgotten one si Eve. Nakalimutan nilang iban because he's so good at zoning out, right? And of course, was this a surprise? Our MVP, guys, gino-joke namin pero sa totoo lang sobrang efficient niya.
Yeah.
So good on the Yusun Shin. He played the right way, the way he should have. And of course, 83% niya na kill participation. Again, Mountain Shocker.
Yeah. Alam mo yung hindi pilit yung team fight Na parang pakiramdam mo, eto narinig ko to sa isang coach ng Mobile Legends. Yung kills, nangyayari yan, it's because it prevents you from taking objectives. Kumbaga, dinadaanan mo yan kasi kailangan mo tong objective na to. If an objective is free, why will you chase the kill? So yun yung laro ni Potato rito, hindi niya pinigilan yung laro or hindi nila nilagyan ng lead yung momentum nila kasi gusto niyang gusto niyang kumuha ng objectives, and after taking objectives, if a hero is preventing him from taking the objective tapos kaya ko siyang patayin, dun niya lang itatry na okay, testingin natin kung kaya kita.
Parang ba't kayo pipilit?
Yeah.
Oo.
Diba parang ang smooth ng laro ni Potato Again, sabi nga ni Leo, it's a joke. But yung 83% ng kill participation niya, Mountain Shocker. Kasi all this time, ang tinira ni Potato is yung towers lang.
Kumbaga parang naging for protect 1 pero hindi protect, for attack 1 ang nangyari.
Yung mga Aldous yung
Oo,
bias.
diba parang ganun Pati, well, yeah, it does make a point na talagang naghihintay na lang si Potato na siya mismo yung lapitan. Parang ina-expose niya yung sarili nyo. Ito ako, wala akong kasamang iba. Yung apat na kampi ko nag-stick together. Pero hindi pa rin nila afford na siguro dahil sobrang tabanan talaga ni Potato. And also purchasing the BOD as early as before. So, yun yung naging factor. Kumbaga, yun yung naging swing ng Evos SG para makakuha tong second game against Nightmare.
Yeah.